So this story is real and it's very close to my heart for the sole reason that it connected me to myself, and then I started connecting to everything around. Many beautiful things happened after this story. Uh, the primary being because I could connect to myself, I started seeing everything, and I just got this art of writing after the story. So I started in the whole incidents I wrote, and then I realized, oh wow, I read it and I was like, oh wow, I write. After writing, I realized, oh wow, I write, and then I kept kind of continued writing and kind of continued reflecting. So people read and then they say, oh, we have an insight. I said, yeah, even I got an insight then. So I'll jump to the story. I was in Mumbai then, doing my graduation psychology second year. I've been a very reflective person since childhood, and while I was doing psychology, I got very close to a mentor. She was my professor. She was teaching in class, and I started crying, and I had no reason as to why I'm crying because the class was good. She was not saying anything. She's a one teacher, and I just suddenly this idea of what is the meaning of life stuck me, and it stuck me so hard that I had to cry. And the bell rang. She went and I said, Mom, I can't attend your next class. And she said, why? Because I had like 99%. I will never miss her class, okay? And she said, why? I said, I don't know. And then I went to my room and I started crying. My roommates always have this idea that they have to go and eat, and they have to eat food, so they will never be in the room. But this was the one day exceptionally that they were in the room, and that was our room. And I said, I don't see the meaning of being here. It's so routine, so repetitive. What's the sense of exams? I want to leave. And it was not out of any frustration because I love psychology. I have been following it since 7 years now, so I love it totally. And in that moment, I didn't see any meaning. And my roommate said, are you insane? Where are you going? What do you want to become? So, just stay or shut up, stop doing nonsense. And this was one roommate. The second roommate said, you just take 100 rupees and go, okay? And the other roommate was, "You pagal ho gayi hai kya?" And the roommate who told me was very little spiritual type. She said, no, let her go. And I went. I had 100 rupees, which were not mine. Technically, I got it from someone else. And I'm not the receiving types. I usually like to give. So I took it, and then I kind of went. And I could have taken an auto, but I thought I will go to Marine Drive, which is a place I can sit and kind of reflect. While walking, so many thoughts about walking, about past, about there were just thoughts, okay. And I didn't know what to do, and I just had one, 100 rupees, one paper and one pen, that's all. And I ended up in a Jain temple, and that's when I felt so overwhelmed. I just wrote a whole page. I still have it somewhere. And after writing it, there was a lot, there was a lot. It was very meaningful for me, and I just then suddenly said, "Mujhe ISKCON jana hai," and I didn't know why. It was just after the whole thing. It was like, why ISKCON? And I didn't even know what Krishna consciousness was or anything, but it just hit me. And I asked one of the people, ISKCON kaha hai? He said, "Arey, ye to raha." And then I realized, oh shit, in this area there is ISKCON, which is right here. And I was sitting in a Jain temple thinking, this might be, what is this? I didn't even know Jainism that well then. Then those 100 rupees, and I'll end the story. So I had those 100 bucks with me, and I went in. I bought an apple, thinking I'll eat it, and that was the intention initially. And I had it in my hand. I didn't know when and how I'm going to eat it. So I went in, and there was this person who was selling Bhagavad Gita, and the exact amount which was left of that 100 bucks, that exact amount I gave him, because that is what was expected. That is the amount needed to take that Bhagavad Gita. And I also gave that apple to him. Once I gave that, so I'm a Brahmin, so it's basically believed that to give it with no, intention should be pure. And I felt so, there was something that happened then. And I took the Bhagavad Gita, trying to figure it out. Sat in a very big hall, and then a man came. He said, are you trying to figure this out? Just come, And then obviously my life followed after that. But the whole idea that I could write, and I can write and then read and understand that I can write, was very moving for me, and it just opened so many more possibilities for me, and I only grew after that. So as and when I entered, she said, I'm not able to understand you, what story to narrate. And I told her there's a tree over here. So I said, oh, Bargat, I got a story. And she said, what? Like, how did you get a story from a Bargat? So I mean, I want to grow like, a Bargat. So that was the start, I think. That was the seed. I don't know where it will go, but I hope someday.